Hey everyone, Cynthialoowho here. I'm going to show you how to use your beautiful IM roses to make jewelry. I have some ring blanks and some earring posts and backs, and you will need that to use for this project. I'm using some 1-inch white roses, and the item number is R6-15. I'm also using some daisies and some of these beautiful purple two-tone roses, and I will have the code for these in the description. You'll also want to use some E6000, as this glue, it's going to stay. I also like to use hot glue to hold it in place while the E6000 sets, because it takes a while for this to set. You're going to want your favorite Lindy Stamp Gang colors. I have Witch's Potion Purple, Hottie Patati Hot Pink, and Hydrangea Blue. And I have these in color shots so I can dip my flowers down in there. And I also have my favorite glitter, Stampin' Up! Dazzling Diamonds. I also have this exterior interior varnish, and it's a gloss finish. And this is Delta Ceramcoat. And this is gonna protect it, seal it, so when you're wearing it and it rains, snows, whatever, it's going to keep it protected. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to start with this blue rose, and I'm going to dip it in my Hydrangea Blue color shot. You're also going to want your heat gun. And I'm going to just dip the flower in the color shot. Make sure it's shaken up real good. Just like that. And look at that beautiful shimmer. It's not beautiful. Okay, now I am going to make sure it's dry. Now I'm going to take my glue pad, and this is just a Hampton Art glue pad. And I'm going to take a paintbrush I'm going to dab it in the glue pad and dab it on my flower. Actually, I think I'll just dab my flower. I just didn't want to get the blue onto the glue. Actually, there's no glue on there. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm going to put some glue on it. Okay, it now has glue on it. So I'm just going to roll this around in it and get it good and gooey. And now I'm going to use my Dazzling Diamonds. And I'm going to dip my flower in. And I'm going to shake it off real good. Tap it, tap it, tappy. I'm going to paint on this varnish, and you want to make sure that you have a very well ventilated area. This stuff is very strong smelling and not good to breathe in, so make sure either you're outside or in a very well ventilated area. I'm just going to paint it on with a paintbrush, just like this. Just let it drizzle down on it. And make sure I get everything coated real good. Make sure it drips down into the grooves, into the goovies, goovy goo. Okay. And then I'm going to do the back. And then I'm just going to hang this upside down and let it set to dry. I want to do the Daisy and Hottie Patati Pink color shot. So I'm going to do the same thing, just dip it right down in there. Dry it with my heat gun. Okay, the daisy's good and dry. And for the daisy, I want to use one of these center blings. Probably, no, I want a round one. So I'm going to dip into the clear one right here and grab that big round one right there and put it. Okay, so now that the daisy is all dry, I'm going to grab a center bling. And these ones have the adhesive on it, and I'm going to pull that off. There. Okay, so now I'm going to put some E6000 on the center of this bling. And then around the edges, on the outside, I'm going to use hot glue, so the hot glue will hold it in place until the E6000 sets. Just like that. And I want to leave that with a two-tone look, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out my Dusty Concord, and I'm just going to darken the edges a bit. And this is going to be a very big ring. And then I'm going to use some Bit of Bubbly Starburst spray, and that will kind of activate the ink a little bit, but give it a shimmer that I'm looking for. Okay. I'm just going to dab it on the edges. So I'm just going to shake it. That is just enough sparkles. And now I'm going to add the varnish. Okay, so I'm going to make some little earrings out of these little mulberry flowers here. And I've picked out a couple of blings that I liked, and I'm just going to glue those and use your E6000 to do that. I've picked out a couple of dangle beads. The posts that I have a little circle to hang stuff off from. So I'm going to hang some dangles on there. So you're going to need about 2 inches of 20 gauge wire, any coordinating color, and use your E6000 for this, but I'm going to use hot glue because for the video. So I'm just going to put a dab of hot glue on the tip of that bead and poke my wire in through where the hole is, and then wipe the excess away. Now I'm going to clip it about 1/2 of an inch above the bead, because I'm going to make a loop. I'm going to bend it away from me and twist into a circle like this, and then I'm going to bend it back so the circle is on top of the bead. And always open your circle sideways. Now I'm going to hang it on the post, making sure that where it closes is behind it. I'm going to close that. And I'm going to do that to the other one, and I'll be right back. Okay, so the varnish is dried, and I've already finished this ring. I just put some E6000 on it, and Glued it to my ring blank, which looks like this. And then I have my set ready. The little earrings. There's the little earrings with the droplet, and then this is the ring that goes to it. And here is how the ring looks on. So that next to the earrings. And all I did was use E6000 and glue the flower to the back, and same with the bling in the center. And now I'm going to glue this flower onto this ring blank. I'm going to put a dot of E6000, and then I'm going to go around it with hot glue so it will hold it secure until the E6000 sets up. And I'm just going to place that right on top of the ring blank and make sure that it's centered and even. And it's done. Now there's that big ring. That's a big one. So I hope that you enjoy my tutorial and you'd like to try these. They are so fun, and if you have, teenagers or younger daughters or whatnot, or you just want to give a really cool gift, you can always use an I Am Roses, dip it in your favorite Lindy Stamp Gang, some varnish, some E6000, and you have some beautiful jewelry. Thanks for watching. Alright, bye.